question that you just asked. He said the world is recognizing that India means business, and I'm pretty much quoting verbatim, and he says it's because of the efforts of institutions like ISB that we are able to do this. I don't think he means only ISB, it's not at all, but I think he means institutions like ISB. Credit goes to a large number of higher education institutions. What have we been able to do in the last 20 years, in some sense, trying to change at least I limit my observations to management education, which is where we are, unlike other larger universities, multidisciplinary universities, is I think we did three things. When we started off as an idea in the late 90s, which is right after the liberalization of the economy, the economy was opening up, there was this need felt for a very large pool of talent that this country needed, right? So a large number of industry leaders came together and said, let's set up a new business school, right? There were three things that we focused on. One, that we would be research driven, and there was a mention about research and its importance in the previous panel as well. Two, we would be globally top ranked, right? And we'll come to why that is important. And three, the emphasis was that we'll be independent. In India, in higher education, irrespective of how much efforts that are going on, it's important for us to be independent both from the regulatory aspect as well as financially as well, right? And these were the three things that we set upon ourselves. I think we will, sort of say with some confidence as we step into the third decade of ISB, that we've been able to sort of be true to this path that we sort of set upon ourselves. One, we are globally ranked at number 32 worldwide, right, in the Financial Times ranking, consistently in the top sort of this thing. In terms of research, we are the only Indian management institution in the UT Dallas management ranking that comes out every year. And independent, yes, it's a matter of a little bit of debate, and that's something that we can always sort of engage in further conversations. But I think the larger thing I would draw our attention to is that this is not the effort of one individual, right? Again, I'll quote the Prime Minister. He said, ISB के success के पीछे बहुत लोगों की तपस्या है. I think it's absolutely true. When Prime Minister Vajpayee inaugurated ISB, he said ISB is a Rashtra Dakshina, right? And I think it's not about ISB. Every institution should see itself as a Rashtra Dakshina in India. We should see ourselves as a gift to the nation, because we may be private in our structure, in our management, but our outlook should be public. I think all institutions are public in nature. So I think this is a good example of how private philanthropy has come together for a larger public good. And I think in terms of, as we, whether you want to call it a $5 trillion economy, or you want to talk about anything as far as measurable metrics may vary, but if India truly wants to count herself on the global sort of, platforms, I think the only